Imagine this. You are walking around your local supermarket and you enter the fruit and vegetable section and you see what are considered organic apples next to the standard conventional or inorganic apple. Now you think to yourself, what essentially does it mean for a food product to be considered organic or inorganic? Organic food refers to agriculture products that are grown and processed without the use of fertilizers, growth regulators, livestock feeds, pesticides, additives, bioengineered genes. Organic farming is to grow food without the use of synthetic materials or genetically modified crops. Now, conventional foods are made using pesticides, chemical herbicides, farmers administer antibiotics or growth hormones to improve growth and well-being of animals. Today, I will be discussing the benefits of organic food through reducing the risk of cancer and how organic farming is better for the environment. The benefits of inorganic foods through their lower prices and the safety of eating conventional foods. And lastly, the nutrient value of both. So which food consumption is more beneficial for your well-being and the community? First off, organic foods help reduce the risk of cancer. By ingesting certain foods with chemicals and pesticides, you increase the chance of yourself obtaining certain chemicals from the processes used. Organic farmers do not use certain chemicals, which greatly decrease the risk of getting cancer. From Consumer Reports, a French study published in October in JMA Internal Medicine has found that people who eat a mostly organic diet reduce their overall cancer risk by 25%. Working with the assumption that eating more organic foods means consuming fewer pesticides, the researchers followed almost 70,000 people for an average of 4.5 years. In their analysis, they accounted for many cancer risk factors such as age, gender, lifestyle, diet, and education. Although there was an overall reduction in cancer risks for those eating mostly organic diets, the reduced risk was even greater for two specific forms of the disease. Lymphoma was reduced by 76% and postmenopausal breast cancer by 34%. Organic food production and farming is significantly better for the environment because pesticides are not used, which harm the wildlife around them. Organic farming also uses less energy and produces less waste, which is a huge benefit for the environment. Jennifer Chait states that pesticides and chemicals sprayed on plants contaminate the soil, water supply, and air. Sometimes the harmful pesticides stick around for decades. Subsequently, she also emphasizes the fact about how organic farms help conserve water while keeping it clean. Next, I will be talking about the benefits of inorganic food. Inorganic food is typically less expensive because farmers are able to produce more food per acre. Inorganic food is made to be mass-produced, which has a high crop yield, which can help feed a larger population for less. In Ocean Robin's article, Is Organic Food Worth the Cost? He states the fact that at my local natural food store, I can buy organic onions for $1.29 a pound, but a conventional supermarket down the road carries commercially grown onions for only 69 cents a pound. While neither price is especially high for a pound of nourishing food, the cumulative impact of opting for a higher price can be overwhelming for many families struggling to make ends meet. Essentially, conventional foods are more safe to eat. There are more regulations on organic food production than there is on organic, because inorganic is most of the food supply in the U.S. today. Food Discovery Now went into detail on the fact that China is on the verge of a complete environmental disaster. Lack of regulation has caused the country to experience record air pollution in Beijing, and studies have shown that at least 40% of rivers are polluted, as well as 90% of groundwater. About 1/5 of the country's farmland is also polluted. This is the same water that may be used to water organic crops. While there are companies that are honest and wise when it comes to growing organic produce, it is nearly impossible to know who to trust. Now we'll be talking about the nutritional benefits of each. Organic food initially does have more nutritional benefit than inorganic. Organic foods are made to be more nutritious, explaining the fact of also them being more expensive. Tracy Terrace explained that Further supporting the claim that organic foods in general are more nutritious is a report by Virginia Worthington, MD, reviewing 41 published studies comparing that nutritional value of organically grown and conventionally grown foods, fruits, vegetables, and grains. Worthington concluded that there were significantly more several nutrients in organic crops. These include 27% more vitamin C, 21.1% more in iron, 29.3% more magnesium, and 13.6% more phosphorus. A 2008 report jointly produced by the Organic Center and professors from the University of Florida Department of Horticulture and Washington State University provides evidence that organic foods contain an average of 25% higher concentration of 11 nutrients than their conventional counterparts. Even though it seems that organic food is more nutrient dense, inorganic food does still have a lot of nutrients as well. Subsequently, there have also been studies that have proven that there is no difference in nutrients between organic and inorganic foods. Jasmine Burns states that a lot of scientific research has been carried out to determine which packs more nutritional value between organic and conventional foods. For example, researchers at Stanford University published an article in 2012 after reviewing more than 200 studies of organic foods and conventional foods offer the same nutritional value, or at least organic foods did not contain a higher amount of nutrition compared to the conventional foods. In 2014, research carried out by European scientists and published in the British Journal of Nutrition discovered that organic and conventional fruits and vegetables provide the same level of nutrients, which includes vitamin C, minerals, and vitamin E. All in all, there are essentially benefits to either consuming organic and inorganic foods. Organic foods can lower the risk of cancers while also being more environmentally friendly. As for inorganic, they are more affordable and are more safely regulated. Each way of food consumption also has nutrient benefits as well. I now hope you know the difference between consuming organic and inorganic foods and how they could benefit your well-being in your community.